She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain when she comes.
It's the idiot check, it's the idiot check. Have we accounted for all those idiots yet? It's the idiot check, it's the idiot check. Oh yeah, we're all here.
Pod 48.
48.
Is that right?
48.
Yes. The age, that's the sad age, isn't it? I reckon. When you must be near that, Tom. What's it like to be 48? Tricky, I imagine.
You know, it's not as depressing as I thought it would be.
New lease of life.
Yeah, it's that 50 is the new 40.
Fiery 50s, they say.
Do they?
But I think that's got something to do with your arse.
Owls. Yeah.
We're already there. How was that set at the timer? 30 seconds from when we're on shitting already?
We should do a shot every time shit gets mentioned.
Yeah, we should. A shit. But anyway, we've jumped in. Hi, guys. Hi.
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 Hi. How's everyone doing?
Really good.
Yeah?
Really good.
Why?
Just enjoying US politics. I'm enjoying the
Demise.
contrast between the perceived results and the big red map that comes up on every graphic.
Yeah. Well,
That
I was saying
annoys
this
me.
to...
Make California bigger. They should just spread it across the map
So
proportionally to how many points. Do you know what I mean?
It's got to be tough if you're like an idiot. Then
It is.
You look at these maps and it's like, even if you drill it down into, I don't know which state it was, like Nevada or something, and you look at those maps of the counties. And it's all red apart from like the very edges, which are obviously where the cities are or something. And then and Biden's winning that, and it's like that must be so.
He's only got one.
If you're only doing it by colours, that must be really difficult to understand the results.
It does make all the maps look a bit weird. If you just turn on the, like you said, like if you just turn on the telly and you just see a map, you go like, oh shit,
fuck,
or great, depending on where you fall politically.
But just for you lot listening in the future, we have been recording this on November 6th, 2020. It's a tantalising battle for the presidency and the fate of civilization, perhaps. And it's coming down to the last few swing states that's been counted and all that. So
I don't think Kanye's still in the race, is he?
Yeah, I can't find him on the... Just scroll down quite far to find it.
He got 60,000 votes, which I know is nothing.
It's quite good. That's quite kind of life affirming to me a little bit that people didn't fall for that.
My favourite thing so far is the new slogan for the Trump campaign.
Stop the count.
No,
which one's
make
that?
America great again.
Was that a real one?
Yeah.
I can never tell the difference between the memes and the real.
That's true. Yeah,
I just
Fake
think there's
news.
a problem with everything. It's like, that's 2020, isn't it?
That's
Can't
the
tell
world
the
we
difference
created.
between the memes. Not good.
The memeing
Not
of
good.
life.
But yeah, Make America Great Again is pretty top if that's actually real, which I imagine it is. Yeah, no, it's exciting. I just found out through my friend in Nashville that the guy who played on our EP, Call Me When You Land EP thing, voted for Trump.
Really?
It got me I was quite excited. I was like, oh, wicked. I know I know someone. I'm not as disconnected as I thought I was to these people. But
That's it, isn't
Quite
it?
cool.
yeah, I was like, oh, well, cool. I kind of wanted to take... I don't really know him very well, so I don't... but I'm sure there's probably a bunch of people down in Nashville anyway, musician types.
Stand up for what you believe in.
Exactly. And so I've been tempted to actually like message him and just be like, I'm not having a go, but let me know why you did this. I'm interested.
If more people did that, it'd be a bit more of a understanding world, though, wouldn't it? Rather than just going like, well, you're clearly a twat.
It's good news, the result, but yeah, it's not exactly a definitive shunting of Trump, is it?
No.
I mean, it's pretty as close to 50-50 as you can get, really.
It's always weirdly close, though, isn't it? It's always in the 50-40. This is a nail biter, which looks fairly fair.
What are you going to do in the war, Luke?
I'm going to be a tech kind of plugging in the
Bomb diffuser.
the mortar bombs and stuff. Yeah. In charge of the charge of the
sort of IT,
cabling.
sort of gadget Mac based.
There must be IT. There must be an IT branch.
Yeah. Apple Watch maintenance. Yeah, make sure you're logging your steps, boys.
Apple Night Watch. No. What?
Making sure everyone's doing MyFitness
Apple Watch Commander. That works.
Not bad.
Doesn't it?
Not
the
bad.
Knight's Apple Watch.
A Night's Watch, yeah. So I'm going to run away, basically. I think that'll be my thing.
You're going to be cannon fodder.
The streets are on fire.
Do you think there'll be riots in your area, or are you in a cosy neighbourhood? You all right?
He's in a posh neighbourhood.
I think.
Oh yeah.
Lives a
I don't
bunch
know
of
what it will look like. I don't
poshos.
think it will be. The right don't really riot. They'll just get their guns out and storm some buildings, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it was. It's not even that funny, but Hannah put up like a little sort of sign, little vote thing in our window, and that freaked me out a bit. I was like, "You've made us a target.
Risky.
We're going to get fucked now." Yeah. It's like it was such an innocuous sign saying like nothing, basically.
I think you're pretty
I was
safe
like, now we've got
safe in California, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, as soon as you drive out of like LA and into middle California, it starts to feel a bit different. But it would have been more scary if Trump actually won, and then I would be probably a bit scared of. It's not downtown. I just don't go down. Just don't go downtown. Basically, anywhere you live, don't go downtown. You'll be fine.
No, but isn't like Skid Row like getting all gentrified now? Isn't that Skid Row like a cool place to live now, where it used to be just for junkies?
I don't know if
Really?
Again, is that just because people are there going, "Oh, look at all these hipsters," but they're not hipsters, they're homeless people. It's hard to tell them.
Oh,
apart.
look at them! Look at them with their beards, their hipster beards, and their little bum bags.
Skid Row
No,
used to be
that's literally for begging for change, and that man has not been able to afford a shaver for years.
Look at them with their coffees. Oh no, they're just cups full of fag ends.
Yeah, that's the new thing. That's the new craze.
Yeah.
Coffee craze. Fag ends in your coffee. Yeah, no, I don't know really. I haven't been keeping up with the Skid Row Gazette.
Right.
So I don't know.
Skiddy Row.
It probably is because it's probably cheap down there. And
That's usually what happens, isn't it?
What else is happening? Do we want to keep talking about this crap?
Well, we're also we've just I don't know, for us anyway, me and Paul, we're also just entered another lockdown. Part
Lockdown 2.0.
Lockdown
sequel.
2, the
Empire locks back and to the lost world, the Boris world. Can't do it.
Definitely a lighter lockdown.
Lighter.
Because pretty much all shops are still open for the most part.
Are they?
Yeah, they are near my house.
What have they actually closed?
Worthing is a law unto itself then, because
Well,
the
true,
shops are
true.
not open here.
No, but you can blodge your way into anything.
Is
If you
Wilco's
want to buy
open?
sort of sponges, there's a little sort of shop
Yeah,
that sells
Wilko.
sponges open.
Nice.
Is Wilco
Does
open?
Wilco
Paul?
have little stickers along the...
I haven't had a look. Well, oh yeah.
Does it have stickers
Probably.
along the pavement for where to... So you social distance your blozzing? Sit here.
2
They
meters.
can't
2
shut.
meters apart.
They're more worried about someone else doing a sequel to the blozzing by being closed
Yeah.
than they are about the actual virus.
What did I call the blaz? I can't remember what it was called now
blozzening.
on Wikipedia.
I don't know.
Known because it was like in something now known as the Worthing Blot. Maybe it was the Worthing Blast. I don't know. Fucking hell! I'm so glad I took that down. it does sort of. It did, if
Blast.
anything, it really did kill my faith in Wikipedia. Like
You saw that down.
as a kind of, I did sort of used to think it must be a credible source because there's people like ready there waiting to kind of take shit down or like if you don't have a citation you can't. But
I think Worthing was just happy to have a few extra
an
paragraphs.
edit. Yeah. Someone's added something to the. Oh.
One time, and me and Jordan got a bit bored and decided to edit Wikipedia just for a laugh in the van, because I think we realised you could do it without realising the citation thing. So we thought, oh great, we can just edit this. And we went onto Ed Gein's page. You know who Ed Gein is?
No.
Ed Gein is one of the most famous cannibalistic serial killers.
Oh, okay.
That ever lived, and he's the kind of inspiration for things like Leatherface or Hannibal Lecter and that kind of thing. In that he sort of
Right.
and
Feel stupid now.
On his Wikipedia page, there was anyway like real facts about how the kind of thing he used to like make lampshades out of people's skin and bones and ornaments out of people's bones and stuff.
Etsy.
And so
first Etsy.
Yeah, the first he started Etsy. So we decided to just add a few things to what he'd made of human beings.
Oh, that's good.
So
that's nice.
little tricycle made out of bones that you used to ride around on.
Good.
It's not up there still.
Did it actually make it to?
I don't think we even checked. I thought
publishing?
we just thought it was funny at the time, posted it, and then forgot about it.
Lost interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got out of the van.
Saw another shiny object.
Carrying on living our lives.
Loaded in while Murray did something else.
Yeah. Took a
Miss
phone call.
loading in. Never thought I'd say it. Never thought I'd say it. I'd love a load in right now.
Yeah.
Kill for a load in.
You don't have to load in. You'll just get out of a van with your hand luggage and you're in the venue and that's it. That's not a load in.
Are you kidding me, mate? Are you fucking
You've
kidding
just got an
me?
acoustic guitar. That's it.
Oh my God. But Paul, tell him. You've seen it. You've seen it.
Tom,
Paul.
you're so wrong. But you're going to kick yourself.
Okay.
He's got a spare guitar.
Yeah.
A spare guitar. Should he need it?
Yeah. Does
He's
that
got
leave the
electric
van?
for when
Professional.
He wants to betray.
It does leave the van, yeah.
okay.
It does leave the van.
One pedal?
I think I had two spare electrics, maybe.
Pedal board.
Pedal board.
You know, he doesn't want to take just one pedal.
Right.
Yeah, pedal board.
All of which will be in use.
All boutique pedals made
Thank
by
you,
some
yeah.
little hipster in
Portland.
in Worthing
Yeah.
or Eastbourne.
Oh, Worthing.
Yeah. And then
Amplifier.
Keyboard, mate, for fuck's sake. That weighs a ton.
yeah, but you don't
Keyboard.
carry that,
Keyboard.
do you? You get Jimmy
Keyboard
or
stand.
Paul or
Sometimes I have
Alex
to. Yeah,
Leader.
sometimes I have to.
He's got his little coffee kit.
Yeah, good point. That weighs.
that's hand luggage. You can't count that as loading unless you've got a flight case
Oh,
for it,
but
which
it's in
you
a
probably
pelly
do
case.
have.
It's
don't
in a
you?
pelly case. Yeah, I do have. Yeah. So, and it's all cut out. All the foam segments were cut out and everything.
Is
Yep.
it a coffee coloured
So,
pelly? That'd
who's
be great.
lame now? I'm in a band. This is my band. Like us on Facebook, please. What do we got? Amp selling experience. Let's go back to that. So, Paul, tell us the story.
About your amp selling.
Top of the list. So, if you didn't want to say it, you had to take it from the top
I
of the
need
list.
20 seconds just to remind myself what that was.
Bodes well. Or we can start with emails, because I think we've got emails, have we?
I can do emails while you wait.
Let's do emails.
Will someone send me an email? 'Cause I don't have anyone. Please someone send me an email. Hello@idiot-check.com.
Oh, we have 2 emails.
Oh, fucking hell. I remember one of these was a in the bin from last time, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Rollover.
We have 3 emails.
Can we guess which?
Can we guess which one's the one that didn't make it?
Okay, this one is from a guy called Sebastian Olway. And he says, "Hi guys, long-time listener, first-time emailer. I've always really enjoyed listening to the show. I was inspired by an email on your most recent episode to reach out and get in touch. Just a few questions to ask, which you may or may not want to answer. What was your first single you bought? Mine was 3 Lions on a Shirt. Would you like me to hold while we answer these questions in between, or give you all the questions and then address them?"
I want to. Well, I don't know actually. He's interesting because part of me wants to give this guy, doesn't want to honour him by answering the questions until I know the full extent of the quality of the questions.
Okay.
Interesting.
But equally, but the surprise is better of the question each time. Maybe, I don't know. Paul, what do you think?
I think let's do it now.
Okay,
Let's answer this one.
Will Smith, just the two of us.
Interesting.
Quite good.
I think I bought that and Miami at the same time because they were both out on single.
That is interesting.
Explains a lot, doesn't it?
I bought my friend for Christmas, Getting Jiggy With It,
Oh,
Will
shit.
Smith.
A single?
And, and Mr. Hanky the Christmas Poo. The chef one, was it? No, Chocolate Salty Balls wasn't Mr. Hanky, was it?
That was Chef, yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolate salt. Yeah, actually, I might have told a lie. It might have been a Teletubbies. No, I think I bought...
Oh, wow.
No, that was the album. I think I bought
The
Gorillaz.
Teletubbies album.
And the single, Teletubbies single at the same time from Woolworths.
Wow.
So that was my
What
first
contrast.
album, Gorillaz, because I like the cartoon thing.
Right.
I always thought that my first was a Green Day basket case on tape, but that sounds too cool to be first one, but I don't remember one before
you need
it.
to think of something a little more dweeby.
I'll say that's the first one I bought. I can remember as a single, but I did buy the first album I bought was Ace of Base, so that just brings it down to sort of the level we're talking about.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
That's quite good.
Who are well known for being Nazis, I think.
Right.
Are they?
Yeah. So the one of
Cool.
them used to be in a kind of a white supremacist band before Ace of Base. I've recently
sweet.
found out.
I saw the sign.
You heard it here first.
He's talking about the sign. He was talking about the swastika.
It's a swastika. Yeah.
Right, no, we're joking at this point. I can't tell the difference between the memes and reality. Is there another question?
There is another question. Yeah.
How many questions are there?
There's 3.
From
cool,
what's his
cool.
name? Johnny Elway?
Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Yeah, Johnny Elway.
Johnny Elway.
Question 2. Have you always wanted to work in the music industry? Did you ever aspire to doing anything else in your younger years? Luke?
I think have you read this email out before? No.
No, it's
I
just
feel like
we might have
recognised
we
this
might have
email.
asked each other this before or something, but
Right, okay.
it's probably so long ago. This podcast is just essentially 3 men repeating themselves.
I did acting. I want to be an actor next.
Same here.
Did like stupid
That was
stuff.
what I wanted to
bullshit.
do as well. Drama.
Musical theatre I ended up doing.
No, I didn't do that.
Ugh. No, I didn't want to do it, but that was a way in, mate. All right, leave it.
Well, that's probably why it never happened for me, because I wanted to do the acting
true.
part, but then when I was asked to do a singing part, I cried and ran out of the gym,
Oh, mate.
burst into tears.
Look
Like, no,
at
I'm
you
not
now with
singing.
your jingles. Look at you now.
Hence why I'm a drummer, probably.
You could have been huge.
Paul?
Did we want to be in the music industry, though?
Is that the music?
We want to be
Oh,
in the
good point.
industry.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit like we wanted to be A&R men.
I think
Yeah.
that's a
Or,
cynical
I don't
look.
wanna be in the
That's a
venue
cynical
runners.
look at that question, I think. This is coming from probably someone who's
Yeah.
not in the music industry, looking at 3 men who, to his eyes, are in it. So
Yeah, true.
Incorrect.
True.
Wrong. We're definitely
True.
in the music industry. Big time.
I am the music
Big
industry.
players. Big players.
I wanted to be an astronaut,
Oh, yeah.
but there weren't any
Spacesuit's
wasn't
big
any
enough.
sort of like pathways
Nice.
in the educational system that I could follow. Really,
I guess you could have. No, you'd have to choose like nautical engineering or something. You know,
Yeah.
like
I did sort of eat spacey chocolates.
got this picture of you in one of your music videos in like a helmet. Or
That's
something.
the
Did you-
diving
yeah.
helmet.
That was a gorilla in a diving helmet.
Oh right, okay.
You can, if you enjoyed that image, you can always write to the team at Polydor Records.
Oh,
for
and
that
then
wonderful idea.
is that why you did LL Cosmonaut? Was that your last ditch attempt to get?
Oh yeah, get into space.
What did LL stand for again? Hello.
God,
You don't know?
God, I did know. Stands for. It's just.
Is it Larry-
It's not a. No, it's not an acronym. It's just all cosmonaut.
Oh, like Lil Cosmonaut.
Lovely little
Yeah.
cosmonaut.
LL. What does it stand for? LL Cool J.
Cool J is Laura Love. Cool J.
No, ladies love Cool James.
Y times phi EP. Listening to it now. Not very many streams, Paul.
Can you do this in your own time? Are you kidding me? What?
Not even in
It's
lockdown.
good. It's good.
Yeah, I mean,
they've all got sub 1,000. Right. If anyone's out there, listen to LL Cosmonaut Probably listen to Paul Steele if you're going to choose one or the other. But
I don't know if I get the money from that.
LL Cosmonaut. Where did you release? Did you release it on Ray Gun? Must have done. Yeah, he did.
Of course he did.
Don't be stupid. It's the only sensible way.
What kind of question is that? What do you mean? Anyway, LL Cosmonaut.
Yeah.
I can't say it on Spotify. Give the guy some streams. Give the guy some streams. Screams.
Give me some streams, and maybe I can go. It'll get me to space.
I think I'm your top 5 where people listen. Los Angeles, 1 listener. That must literally have just been me just now. You've
I'll
got
take
1
that.
listener in LA, 1 in Santa Monica, 1 in Charlotte, 1 in Orlando, and 1 in Ardman, US. You should tour, man. You should do a
I'm
US
big
tour.
in the
That's worth a
States.
tour.
Oh my God.
That's worth it.
I could swing this election.
I want to. Can we find these 5 people? Right, there are 5 monthly
it's a
listeners.
documentary
LL
in that.
Cosmonaut. Can we find them?
Let's find
Please,
them all.
if you're out there, Charlotte, Orlando, Ardman, Santa Monica, Los Angeles, these aren't places. They're names of people. No, they're not the places. Yeah, phone in, email in.
Les
meet up.
Angeles, Charlotte.
Santa Monica may have been me. I mean, I've never listened to this
Monica.
EP on Spotify. I got to say that, mate. I must have done. Maybe I didn't.
I
But,
don't even know if I have at the time or since.
So, no concerts in my area. But anyway, fans also like. How do you think about this, Paul? This is Paul's side project.
go
Are
on.
you keeping up?
Go on.
The Sonic Executive Sessions.
Okay,
They've got 106 monthly listeners, so don't take the mic.
there you go.
Kevin Bentz. He sounds like one of your
stitch up.
colleagues. Kevin
Bobby Bellend.
Bentz. Bents. I'm serious.
Jimmy the
that's
twat.
No, seriously, this guy's called Kevin Bentz. Bents.
Martin Dump.
But he's got 4 listeners.
Skids Graham.
Bill Demain.
Thomas and the
He's in there.
Crappers.
10 listeners. Lamar Holy. I'm not making these up, mate.
These are
Lamar
Bart
Holly.
Simpsons. Is there a Lamar Holy?
Amanda Hugginkiss.
Love Bang. 5 monthly
Love
listeners.
Bang.
Johnny is
This is like the worst episode of This Is Your Life.
Johnny.
This is what my anxiety due what This Is Your Life will be like.
Johnny Scaramanga.
I know who that is.
Dude,
He's a person,
Johnny
yeah.
Say Paul Steele is rubbish.
Paul Steele's rubbish. Paul Steele's rubbish. Paul Steele's rubbish. Paul Steele's rubbish. Paul Steele. Paul Steele. Paul Steele. Rubbish. Paul Steele's rubbish.
Sorry, next question. Johnny Elway.
Liam all the way.
Well, the next question is
Let's
just
go all the way. Let's
finally,
go.
is there an instrument you can't play but would like to learn how? Mine's an accordion.
I don't have an instrument I can't play.
That's it. Paul is a multi-instrumentalist.
I've lots of instruments I won't play.
Ooh, we'll go on.
Same here, a cajon.
You famous
Fuck.
last words.
No.
Famous
Yeah.
last words, mate. Okay, MTV call you out back in the 90s, and they say, excerpts. I don't know, Tom. We've got your number as the representative of the excerpts. This is MTV Unplugged from the 90s. Answer. You got to answer us right now. Do you want to come and do MTV Unplugged? You got to play a cajon.
No drums.
You've got to play a cajon. No, you have to play a cajon.
Have you got any bongos?
Right. Hung up. That's it.
They're gone.
That's over. And the next person they call? Who's the next person they call? Kurt fucking Bain, mate. Kurt fucking Bain. That's who they call
Dave
next.
Grohl did not play a cajon. He played a
because
full
he
drum
knows how to
kit
negotiate,
with
mate.
hot
He didn't
rods.
say, have you got any bongos? Okay? That wasn't his first response. He said, fuck off, get me a drum kit. And they went, yeah, okay. Got any bongos? Instant hang up.
The thing is, I mean, I don't like bongos either, but I would take them over a cajon. I ain't squatting on no box.
So, again, I would have said clarinet, but now the clarinet's cool again.
Oh, I like the clarinet.
Yeah, all the guys
Yes,
in
you've
Skid
always
Row
thought
are
the
playing
clarinet.
it. That might be a crack pipe.
That's just a crack pipe. You beat me to it.
I'm actually not a cor anglais fan. I
What's a
can
cor
do without a
anglais?
cor anglais.
Isn't that a pudding?
It's delicious. Yeah. Absolutely, like lovely, creamy.
I don't like the recorder. Never will, never have. Okay. I haven't answered. Let's answer it seriously.
Okay.
Something that I can't play that I'd like to play.
I quite like trombone.
Trumpet, yeah, trumpet, some sort of trumpet, or just brass in general, like a
I think
trombone, or flugelhorn.
It's way too farty.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Yeah.
You don't need to then. No need to,
Next.
you nailed it.
Great email.
Great
Great
email.
questions. Try and keep the emails not
Filthy.
like serious. Yeah. Try not to send in like that ever again, anyone, okay?
Don't send anything in like that ever again. Thank you. Right. Next up.
We either want unanswerable questions or ones that we can very quickly turn on the head to being disgusting
Yeah.
and take as filthy innuendo. Thank you.
Speaking of which,
Thanks,
the next
Carlo.
one is from Sandy Bugles. Hello, idiots. Long-time listener, 17th time emailer here. Just to say that on the latest
Exaggeration.
the one we did about 6 months ago, Tom again discussed the incident of when, as an 8-year-old, his mum had to tell him to put his wee Willy Winky back in his Bart Simpson shorts at the swimming pool. I mean, it's a great anecdote and that, but it's clearly affected him on some kind of deep psychological level, given he's now told it twice, and so I felt it necessary to reach out and ensure Tom is okay and of sound mind.
Why does he know that? Has he got some sort of running tally of every time you mention your dick?
What has happened here is that Sandy he's literally mixing up real life and us telling stories on the podcast.
Oh, so you're saying it's fake news?
It's not fake news because I would have told him that story at some point in our years of
Yeah, but you
friendship.
haven't. His accusation.
I
is
don't think I've
baseless.
told it on the podcast before.
Ooh, this
Or
is
I
turning into
haven't,
a
I
real
haven't gone back
controversy.
and checked, but
Yeah, well, if anyone's out there, Sandy, what do you say? What have you got to say for
who
yourself?
listened? If there's anyone who listens to this and has listened to any of the other ones, could you back me up or shame me?
I think if there was a story about your little Willy, I'd remember it.
Oh, yeah.
I would have thought so.
We need to get some the patrons to transcribe every episode, and
And
painlessly.
animate them.
animate them,
maybe.
please. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
make them into a feature film.
Just scan it for the word Bart Simpson and it'd probably be, the best way.
Yeah, scan it for the word
Willy.
cock, penis, willy.
I mean, if you do
mum,
that, then
pants,
it's every episode.
child.
So I don't think Bart Simpson's had many mentions, is what I'm saying.
But it hasn't. We've already mentioned him 6 times in this episode. So,
Okay, one more email.
This is the leftover, right?
well, I'm hoping he's mixed
I
it
don't
up.
know.
I'll wait on this email because it's a without a Tracy email, so it's a feature email.
Oh.
So maybe when we do that, it will.
Shall we do the feature?
We'll do it now.
Yeah, straight in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Inaugural without the Tracy. I can't even remember what this is, so I'm
Paul,
excited.
explain.
Without a Tracy is the brand new feature from the Idiot Check podcast. This is where Tom and I, because we're the only ones who prep anything on this show.
I thought you were doing it in a catchy way. I was doing a little music bed, but you stopped. You went rambly.
Oh, okay.
Carry on.
So I went a bit mad. Where we offer up brief synopsises of punny TV
I've switched
shows.
off, mate. I've swithed off. I've changed the channel.
Elevator pitch.
Right, 5 words. You've got 5 words.
TV pun pitch. Guess.
That's 4. He's got one more.
Tracy.
Okay, you've lost me there. But no, we've commissioned it. Here's $1 million for the first episode. Take it away.
Okay, so we're going to start with James Armstrong. Before we get into ours, James has offered a few Tracys for us. So obviously, the idea is that we describe a TV show, and the other people have to guess what the pun is. I think that's how we did it, right? We give the description, you come up with the pun.
Oh.
You guess the pun.
Yeah.
From the
Right.
description. So
Yeah,
what I'll do
okay.
is he's
Yeah,
given
yeah,
me
yeah.
both. So he's given me both.
Okay.
So I'll give you the description and you tell me what the pun is. Hi, idiots, long time listener, first time email. Love the pod.
Yeah.
You should do it more often. Here are a few suggestions for your Without a Tracy feature. 4 people talk about their lives. The most pathetic story wins a cash prize.
Oh.
Say it again.
4 people talk about their lives. The most pathetic story wins a cash prize.
So the way this works is the pun isn't so clever that it references every little bit of the description, is it? You're sort of describing the show, the real show, because it's a pun on a real show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does it include every single facet of that description, like 4 and guys?
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Because you would be able to
I know
do
it doesn't
that.
have to. I know it doesn't have to.
It just
but
has
if
to
I was
have
trying to
a
work
bit of
out,
both, you know. 4 people talk about their lives. The most pathetic story wins a cash prize.
This is good. This is good content. There's 4 in it? It's quite hard.
Well, there's 4 is not in the title, but the show is always 4 people.
I see what you mean. Right. Oh, okay.
Oh.
See, that's the thing. You don't know which bit relates to the pun.
Come down on me.
Oh, I see it.
Close.
Of course. Come die with me. Come cry with me. Come something
Very
like
close.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
that. Come. Hang on. Talk about their lives.
I don't think you'll get it. The most pathetic
No,
story.
say it again.
The most
Pathetic
pathetic story wins a cash prize.
Come.
What rhymes with dine?
Oh, wine. Yeah, right. Come wine with me.
Oh.
It's actually come
God.
pine with me.
Was it?
Oh.
Come pine with me.
Oh, okay. Fucking hell.
That was tricky.
Yeah.
Who's
Is this a
Who
good
wrote this
feature?
in?
Well, let's get on to
No,
ours
keep
in a
going.
bit.
We'll get
shall
it.
we?
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. Keep going
Okay.
because we're getting the hack of it. We get hack of it. Getting the hang of it.
Hack of it, yeah, hack
Get the
right
hang of
to it.
mate.
4 heads of crime families live together in student digs.
4.
4 heads of crime families
Yeah.
live together in student digs in the 80s.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is not an easy game.
Crime families, heads of crime families living together in student digs.
Halls.
Yeah.
So
Not halls. Student houses.
Oh, okay, right.
In the 80s, I've added that bit.
Doesn't help.
It does if you know the answer.
Oh, great. Okay, cool.
Okay, I'll give you a pun clue. It definitely wouldn't be the bottom of my favourite TV shows.
It's a great clue.
It wouldn't be at the bottom of my TV show favourites. Bottom.
Arse, tits,
Oh God!
crinkly bottom, Noel's house party.
You're going right. You're going.
Keep saying bottom.
Let's just move on. There's the Young Dons. The Young Dons.
Oh. Shall we? Is there more of these?
Okay. One more from James.
Luke's gone.
One more from James.
Such a shit. Such a shit.
One more from James, and then we'll
What are we doing?
we'll blast through ours, and then it'll be the last time we ever do this feature.
This was such a good idea last week.
Yeah. Well, as soon as you introduce the general
Okay.
public, it can kill a feature. Okay. 3 disabled Brummie mice terrorize their local neighborhood.
Rummy mice.
I don't know why the disabled bit has any meaning.
Do we have to?
Okay, so
do we have to do this
disabled
in
bit
an
doesn't
accent?
make sense, right?
I
We
don't think the
have to-
disabled bit seems to have any relevance.
Brummie
Do we have to do
mice.
this in an accent for it to work?
I mean, you should, yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, good. That sounds quite...
Peaky Blinders. Is that the show?
Oh,
Sneaky-
wait, no. The disabled bit is the... Right, okay, sorry. I'm an idiot. The disabled
What's
bit is the
happening?
blind bit, obviously.
Oh, right. Sneaky blinders. No.
Mice.
Squeaky blinders.
Yes.
That's awful. That is so bad.
Yeah.
Just, what was the clue again?
3 disabled Brummy mice terrorise their local neighbourhood.
The disabled.
It's actually funnier in
my
reverse,
God.
isn't it?
That's the problem.
Okay.
Terrorise their local neighbour.
That was from James and Leslie, so it's a team of Tracys. Should we quickly do ours, and then we can get this thing over with?
Thanks for contributing.
Thanks, James and Leslie.
James and Jenny.
Yeah.
Les and Jenny. Okay, Paul, give me a Tracy.
Large water-dwelling lizard goes on a stag weekend with his mates, all wearing those funny foam hands. Those giant foam hands. Some clues in there.
Is it a chameleon?
What's
I can only think of a chameleon.
What's
Newt.
a large water-dwelling lizard? Large.
Alligator.
Oh,
Crocodile.
a crocodile.
Crocodile Dundee. Crocodile. Is it crocodile? Is it alligator?
Alligator.
Alligator.
Well, sort of.
Oh, croc. Alley.
Oh,
Gates.
no.
Think of those giant foam hands.
Yeah.
Thinking about them.
Crowd. Applause. Clap.
Oh, this is the pits. I'm too ashamed to reveal this.
Gladiators.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's they're going on a stag weekend with their mates.
Stalligator. Is this good?
It's gladiators.
What?
Gladiator.
Gladiators. Gladiators.
Okay.
Go on, Tom.
Teresa and James lay eggs and then volley them into a net.
Teresa and James lay eggs
And then volley them
and
into
then
a
vomit
net.
them into it. And is this a show? This is a
definitely
show,
a
or
TV
not?
show.
Like the pun.
Yeah. Teresa and James. How many Teresas
May.
do you
right,
know?
so, okay, sorry. Yeah, May. Okay, yeah. May. What was it?
Eggs.
Match of the day.
Oh, match. Yeah, Mahatch.
Hatch of the May.
Yes!
Is that really it?
Fuck.
Hatch of the May.
Oh my god.
That's good. That works. Surely, does it not?
Yeah, but yeah, no, that is good. Although
Fits the brief.
You threw us with like, yeah, it does. It's
where did
quite a
I
hard
throw
game
you?
Because I'm like throwing it into a net.
Well, that's the football element of it.
Oh shit! of
Volley
course,
it
sorry.
into a net.
Sorry. Oh yeah. No,
The
that's brilliant.
goal would have been
That is
way
actually
too
good.
obvious.
I take it back.
Oh my god. Your mum's mum goes bounty hunting back to the future in a car.
The Mandalorian. The Nandalorian.
Yeah, it's
The
close.
Nandalorian.
Yeah, I put Gran.
Oh, the Grandalorian. The Grandalorian.
That's good.
It's right, isn't it?
Good.
Yeah, that's good. See,
Good guess.
more like it. Make
Too
him
easy, though.
Yeah,
Too
no,
easy.
that's what we need. We need that.
I've got more, but I think we'll save them for maybe
No.
the.
The dustbin.
Should we?
No, that's good. No, it's really good.
I
It's
think-
really good.
Let it fly.
Let the people speak. If they loved the feature, if they were entertained,
Yeah.
even made the edit.
Is that
That's good.
shit? Let us know.
This is Idiot Check. Yeah, you probably subscribed to the wrong podcast tonight.
Oh shit!
Are we ready though? Are we ready for my amp selling
What?
experience? I'm not sure we are. But
Oh yeah,
let's-
go on. This is a while ago, so it's a bit hazy for me.
Are we ready?
Can you just embellish it to make it more funny, please?
Let's lift this show out of the mire. Last lockdown 1, I sold my Fender Hot Rod Deluxe amplifier, right?
Ooh.
Put it on the usual places, put it on Facebook Marketplace. No takers. They got an email saying, "Hi, call me back on this number regarding this so we can have a chat." And called this bloke.
Bit weird. Bit weird already, if you ask me.
Yeah, a little bit weird. I thought that's not how you ask to buy things. Could have been anyone, but it was a guy who runs a Brighton guitar shop.
Oh, which one? Can we?
Can't say.
Yeah, but just tell.
Can't
We
say.
can edit it out. But who was it?
What's it called? The hippie kind of one.
No, it's they do lots of secondhand stuff. It's on Trafalgar Street.
I know the one. Yeah.
I'm not saying it. Yeah, you say
Well,
it.
the one near the end, the one near the church. That
No, it's in the middle, isn't it?
Or the one with all the or the one with all the percussive stuff.
No, there's one down from there.
One where they have lots of stolen shit in there.
Most probably. Anyway, so it was a guy basically saying,
It's not saying.
"Hey,
Is it Goblin
I'm
music
gonna,
or something like that?
no, but no, why am I narrowing it down? Could be,
I'm trying to look it up.
It's on Trafalgar Street. It's not the Adapt Trap one, and it's not Goblin blah 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 music. Okay, it's halfway down. It's on the right as you're walking down. Okay, and it sells guitars, secondhand shit. All right, fuck's sake, make your own minds up." And he was basically saying, "Look, I've got this guy who really wants to buy
Mud Pie
Fender
Music.
Hot Rod Deluxe." Well, don't say it.
Is that it? Mud Pie Music.
We'll have to don't say it twice, but we'll just bleep that out probably.
Anyway, sorry. So he said what?
So he said, "Look, I've got this guy, and he really wants to buy a Hot Rod Deluxe, and I was selling it for about 400 or
Is
something
it
like that, maybe a
me,
bit
or
less.
is that Hot Rod Deluxe is quite readily available? It's not like it's a rare amp, is it?
No.
This wasn't a 1960s.
He wanted
one,
a
whatever.
bargain. No,
Okay.
Right.
it was probably from 2010 or something like that. And
Good year. Great year.
They're very popular amp, a great year for manufacturers.
Yeah.
So he's saying, like, this guy really wants this amp, but he's only got, something like 325. Okay, a shit offer, right? So I went, okay, well, no. Tell you what, I'll come down a bit. I think the lowest I'll go to is 375, right? So he calls his guy. All the while I'm going, well, why doesn't the guy just contact me directly? 'Cause this is stupid. He contacts his guy and says, look, he wants to sell it for 375. Can you stretch to that? Apparently not. He says the best he can do is like only a little bit more than what he initially offered. The guy called me up. This is the guy at the shop, and he said, I said, he's got an accent. Oh, this is not good because he knows who he is.
Do
if he's
the
listening.
accent.
He
Do the
knows.
accent. You might as well. You've committed now.
Oh,
so do
I
it.
don't. I'm going to do a guess. Okay. Why, mate? Cause no, that's not it. He said if he spent any more money, then his wife's gonna kill him. His wife's gonna kill him. And do you know what I told him to shut up. The amp goes to 12, so turn the amp up to 12 and tell us to shut up.
What?
Just turn it up to 12.
Where's he from? Where's he from?
That's identity protection. I am a witness protection scheme of impressions, okay? You will not find a guy with that accent on Trafalgar Street in any music store. Let me guarantee that. Yeah, so he's basically saying he should have bought the amp at whatever price and drowned his whinging wife out. Do you know what I tried to say?
Yeah, go on.
So he came back and he said, like, he can do maybe 350. And I said, well, I don't really want to go much lower than 375. And he goes, oh, okay, mate. And then I thought I'd chip in and go, oh, maybe you can get a fuzz pedal and make it even louder, drown his wife out. Yeah, it didn't fly. Did no find it amusing as his turn up to 12
that's
trick.
The worst.
All the while he was taking a sort of commission from the shop, so that was what was kind of making
I
it
see.
so I wasn't really getting paid very much in the end. Anyway, we came to an amicable
Did you sell it to
conclusion,
them?
but it was it
they're selling
felt a
one
bit
on
shitty.
those-
The whole
I just-
argument was that because there's no gigs happening, no one needs high wattage amplifiers.
I think they're just selling it on Mud Pie. Well,
Look at your text.
Oh, that'd be
Look at your
I sent
text,
you a
Paul.
link to
Is
it.
that your amp?
You're kidding me.
Is that your amp?
Is that your
That's
amp?
bad. It so could be.
It's got a little mark on the bottom.
$399.
It's on the website.
You fucker.
It's on the website if you've Googled if you've worked out what the shop is.
Right, okay.
then,
the guy's fucking name is here for The guy's name is here for I've got his phone number here. Oh, fucking cunt.
You
He's
can
done
buy
ya.
Paul
He's
Steele's
done ya.
amp
His number's 07888.
as used on LL
The Isle
Cosmonauts.
of the Earth. Call him up
Breakthrough
and call
EP.
him a prick.
Do you think that's it? He was buying it for
Not
himself.
that, a fucking steal.
So what's he
A
making
Paul
on that? What
Steele.
profits he making on that?
A healthy 75 quid.
Mud pie.
Unbelievable scenes. So
If
I'm
he's
gonna
not
buy
sold
back.
it, if he's not
I'm
sold
gonna buy
it,
it back.
maybe he was right about people not wanting high wattage amps. So
Yeah,
No.
but
it's not selling, mate. It's not selling.
that is bad though, isn't
He's
it?
done ya.
That is bad.
Well, we've broken the story here right on the pod. Exclusive. We put up the banner.
If you see this
Exclusive.
Fender Hot Rod Deluxe, please buy it, but offer go in low, okay? Really low. I want to see this guy wince.
Yeah,
I want to see him suffer.
record it as well.
We've taken down a national store, on this podcast. We've
Yeah.
single-handedly.
Yeah.
Let's take down a tiny ma and pa owned local store in Brighton. That's next.
So he made up. He made up the wife. He made up the wife.
Yeah, you
did
don't make
make
up
that
a
up.
wife. You shouldn't make up a wife.
You. What the fuck?
Never make up a wife.
Loving the podcast. Who does all the jingles? Does Paul all the jingles? Loving the podcast. Who does all the jingles? Is it Paul? Does Paul all the jingles? All of my favorite jingles are Paul.
Oh, surprise, surprise, Paul's jingle's the best. Oh, shock.
All of my favorite jingles are Paul.
Oh, everyone loves jingles by Paul. Oh, Paul. Oh, love me. Pathetic.
I'm angry.
Paul, how angry are you?
I'd happily launch a campaign right here to get this guy.
Cancel.
You've got his number right there. You've got text to him.
Yeah.
Why don't we
Yeah.
write a text to him live on the podcast?
Ooh,
Can we do it from your phone?
Is that Paul Steele's Fender Deluxe
No.
you're selling? Oi, is that Paul Steele's Fender Deluxe?
Could leave a comment on the website.
I think he might just.
Fuck's sake.
He's got away with this one.
Mud pie bastard.
He's got
Right.
away with it.
Okay. Boycott Mud Pie Music Brighton, okay? Because I've been mugged off there. Who goes around on Facebook Marketplace scheming poor, innocent
Yeah.
people out of
Accommodating
their extra
lanks
money?
out of their amps.
Don't make up wives.
Well, they've got a Facebook account actually, so you
Yeah.
could do a post right now. Actually,
Yeah, you could.
go on, Tom. My mate sold his Fender Deluxe to you, and I can see you got one on the website. I better
Yeah.
not be it,
Oh.
or
I
else.
could do it from Jonathan Dinner's account.
Oh, could you say? Oh, could you tell me about the Fender? Do you know? Like it's like history.
Yeah.
How many owners?
Previous
how many
owners.
has it had and stuff. Do you know anything about the previous owner? Yes, please do, because he'd be like, "Oh, just some fucking lanky twat up in Wood." Thinks he's some sort of Brighton hero. Kept talking about his music. kept sending me links to his music. Some sort of
So
astronaut
LL
bollocks.
Cosmonauts or something like that.
Yeah. Cosmonauts. This guy thinks you can put a key change in, and that's the song written. No
LL
way, mate. LL crush me nuts, am I right? The old wife crush me nuts. He gets
Yeah, the old
talking about
wife.
his wife again. I've heard you made up a wife once. What do you say to that?
He made up a wife.
What do you say to that? To the accusation? That you made up a wife. Just for that. What do you say to the controversial accusation that you once made up a wife to sell an amp?
I think do go straight in. Just ask about the lineage of that amp. If
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
been
yeah,
on
yeah.
any if it's been used on any well-reviewed albums. And oh no, ask if it could drown out my wife.
Yes.
Jeez, mate, you wouldn't happen to know if this Fender amp could drown out my wife. She's nagging at me saying we can't afford it.
Tom, I can't do it. I'm a well-respected singer-songwriter.
We'll this could be a cliffhanger for the next episode. Will we get a response from?
Oh, actually, I can do it.
Mudpie
I can
Music?
do it. I've got another. Let me see if I can do it because I've got another private account thing. Douglas Cousins. I mean, it's going to be very obvious that we posted at exactly the same time, like literally down to the second.
He won't get it. He won't get it.
No.
He doesn't know that Paul has the power that he has. He doesn't know that he messed with the wrong guy.
I know people, all right?
Come on, you long-limbed beauties. Let's give them what for, shall we? Who's with me?
The Lanks are out tonight, putting the world to rights. They're raising all urinals to a much more appropriate height. The Lanks are out tonight, taller than Jesus Christ, but they don't wear it quite as well, and that is why they're going to hell. The Lanks, the Lanks, the Lanks, the Lanks. Scabbles, 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 scabbles. People love it, people love it, people love it. The lanky lanks are on parade.
I think I've been a bit cryptic.
Go on.
Hello, do I have a chance with you to buy an amp for guitar that my wife will not find too hurting to her ears? Does your Finders Crispy Deluxe Hot Red amp go loud enough to drown my wife?
That's good.
Right?
Finders.
That's good.
Posted.
I like it. Do you see my one there too? You should see my one there.
Hello, I'm interested in the Hot Rod Deluxe. It's the same as next to each other on the thing. Hello, I'm interested in the Hot Rod Deluxe on your website. Do you have any information about previous owners? Has it been used on any well-reviewed albums in 2018?
Oh, God.
Right.
Let's see what happens. How many ways can a man be a prick before he loses the race? How many folk can a single man insult before we all spit in his face? And how many coats of greasy orange shit will he plaster all over his face? And how many lumps make a single Donald Trump? Stop it now, you naughty, naughty man. Although we didn't talk about, the what would you do if you were the president?
I'd probably have a sort of introductory meeting.
No,
the office.
no. The thing was, like, pet peeves, I guess, is the thing. So if you were the president, just like, what you would do, like, get rid of those.
Oh, pet peeves. I can do those.
Yeah.
Right.
But in the context of, like, what's the first executive order you would, you don't actually have to legally be able to do this. But
I would make it so you can't, so if you were shopping in Aldi, you couldn't use a Sainsbury's bag for life. In Aldi.
That's a good one. That's a good
and there's
policy.
like a security guard. Is it very strictly upheld?
It would have to be.
Do you get rugby tackled?
I always feel a bit funny when I whip out. I always feel a bit sort of disloyal to whichever supermarket I've been going to if I whip out
Is it a straight ban or is
life.
it a sort of financial tax? So like there's a fee on your receipt.
Yeah, extra $5.
None of the special sale items apply. Or maybe there's like a bag sale item where if you walk around sponsoring Aldi by carrying an Aldi bag, those sale items apply to you. Whereas if you don't have it, you don't get those little extra 10p off 10p off the double cream. That's a good idea though. But it's interesting though, isn't it? Going through the different ways of doing it does make you think. Governing, tricky, how are you going to do it? Blanket ban.
How do you implement it? Yeah. I think a tax is quite good.
Yeah.
You're in an Audi now and you are, and you've done the wrong thing here bringing that Sainsbury's bag.
That's just because you are an Aldi man, aren't you?
Whilst I'm in power. Yeah.
You don't like.
So are there like
outsiders.
tags in the bags that I think that the only way to do it is.
I think just at the till they just add a $5 onto whatever.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot, mate.
I know, but that's the thing. It discourage it, and hopefully that after a while, once people start getting the message,
Although
we can drop
what, it doesn't have to be.
It
It doesn't even have to be a £5 because the 5p bag thing was enough for people to bring their own bags, wasn't it? 5p. That's what a Brit has to be.
That's true.
Faced with to bring their own bag to change their behaviour.
That's true.
In quite a substantial
the
way.
Ultimate deterrent. Yeah.
5p. 5p, yeah, but that adds up, doesn't it? 5p, that adds up. Nah. Bring my own bag. It's easy. Keep them by the door.
Save me $120 a year.
What about if the managers tell all the people on the tills that anyone with anything but an Aldi bag have to look at the people they're serving like they stink of shit? So just
I think the thing is I think with Aldi there's more chance of that being the case
anyway.
Yeah, no, just building on what's already happening, maybe. I imagine that is what you do when you see someone in Aldi wear a Sainsbury's bag.
Yeah. No, I've always just get that pang of guilt, like I put the Sainsbury's bag down, I sort of don't want them to notice. I always put, if I've got a couple...
You hide it. I
just put it behind the Aldi one.
Quickly scribble Aldi over
and if the Sainsbury's one's red, I'm just thinking, oh my God, they're going to know that's not theirs. I've never seen a red Aldi bag. That stands out like a sore thumb. What are they going to say?
Yeah, and that one day you get like the manager behind the till who's like,
excuse me.
Can I ask you a question? Why'd you steal? What Sainsbury's got? Why have we got that? What can we do to get that bag out of here?
I'm so sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. I come in here more. I had this from like ages ago. Yeah. From I used to live closer to Sainsbury's. I'll never go there anymore. Don't worry. And then you run out. That is good though. That would get rid of some anxiety. I think for people. People would like that.
I always find that Aldi's like just have a weird sort of like bring and buy sale vibe to them though. Don't you think? When you walk in there, it's just a little bit like a car booty. Just random stuff just on sort of shelves like a pop-up sort of warehouse. It's like there's no real order to
gardening gloves.
A gardening glove filled with what's-its just next to
it's almost like their bag.
Carton of milk.
It's so bric-a-brac. It's so sort of muddled. I wouldn't find it hard to imagine that their bags for life said Sainsbury's on them because they've just collected a whole fucking bunch of different...
They're repurposed. They just scribbled out Sainsbury's.
There's a Waitrose one. There's a Sainsbury's one. Yeah, just give us 50p and then just grab a bag out of there. That's your bag for life. That's your Aldi bag for life.
Tell you what though, those the staff on the tills, they're efficient. They're quick.
Oh, yeah?
Have you been on the receiving end of them scanning them through before?
Me?
Good God. I think they get told to get you out of there as quick as possible, and it's manic.
Yeah. No,
it's crazy.
Good. They're pretty.
The speed at which they're thumping stuff through, and I'm trying to open the bag. Do you know how hard it is to open a bag under pressure?
Oh,
all those folds
from the
to
packet.
contend with.
Yeah. That is tricky.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
Finding the wrong
You're trying
end.
to get it open, and then you keep and then you sort of miss.
It's always the wrong end. It's a bit like a USB. It's always the wrong end twice.
Never got it the wrong way.
Yeah.
If you get a bag for life, you have it for life. That's it. No more bags. No other bags.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's
true.
your bag for life.
Well, and that's a new rule. Yeah.
Life.
Yeah,
and then
you lose it.
You lose it.
No
you go
more
to prison.
Yeah. It's like you have to have that bag until you're dead. Okay.
You have to send a picture of it.
It's the only thing that gets you off this.
You have to send a picture of it along with like a current newspaper with your tax return every year. That's good though. I like that one.
So what would you do if you're president? What's your first ruling or policy?
I would put a tax on airport dawdling.
Yeah,
like some
idea.
sort of
Keep
mandated.
moving.
Yeah, or like some sort of penalised, or like maybe it's a running total. You know, they just time you from the moment you get in to the moment you get to.
So it's
your
a bit
gate.
like when you've paid for your parking in a multi-story car park.
Yeah. What?
You've got, I guess, I don't actually know how it works, but I've certainly in my head there's a timer counting down.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
I can't, the barrier's not going to come out if you don't get out
It'd
there.
be an easy thing to implement because, right, what do you do when you get to the airport? You check in. Okay, so instantly... I don't really care. I do care about the dawdling before that, but that'll be harder to... There's not as much dawdling of like, okay, just scan my boarding pass. Okay, you're in. The time is running. And then it stops when you get to your... get through security. Because, after security is fine. Get through security.
I think you should put a tax on all dawdling in all walks of life, not just airports.
Yeah, but this is where it really annoys me. It's a bit like air miles. You get it just put on your passport, and it's a running total. And then if you kind of meet a certain average, you get like some air miles and some discounts in the duty free or something. It's
maybe you lose them if as a penalty.
Yeah,
you can go into negative air miles where you get dropped off a bit early.
You get dawed miles.
Dawed miles. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Just
dawed miles.
Dawed miles. They just eat away at your air miles, or give you minus air miles if you haven't have any to begin with.
That's what I mean. So they drop if you're getting a flight to Toulouse, they drop you off in Paris, and you have to make your own. It's negative air miles. Like it's quite good, isn't it? It's quite good. I'm with you on that. Also, like just if you're, say, there's a kind of unspoken lane system in an airport, and everything's sort of free moving either side. If you stop in that lane, and maybe cause someone to sort of tumble over you from behind,
right? Yeah.
You're just maybe your flight's cancelled for you.
Yeah.
Because that is unacceptable. I hate that. I hate anyone stopping suddenly in front of me when I'm at full pace. Because it takes me a while to get this.
You've got a heavy engine.
Momentum.
I've got
a lot of momentum.
Decelerate.
Going. And if I have to decelerate and have to build it up again, I'm pissed.
I'm the same. Although I'm more like I'm happy to weave. I'm happy to bob and weave, but if I'm unable to, then I'm angry.
The feeling of a well-timed weave, there's nothing better than it. They're like, you're going full pace and some twat is about to, there's two people coming up and you've not really got, can you get through them? And then you like do a little pivot and get through. Nice.
James Bond thing where two tankers are coming close together and you've got to slip through. Yeah.
And it would, and it was risky. And if you'd have mistimed it, someone would have got hurt and you would have embarrassing.
Elbow in the face.
Yeah, it feels fantastic. It feels fantastic if you've never had that.
Speaking of airports, another thing that I find really annoying is when it comes to boarding. So you're sitting in the lounge bit. And just all the people, when they say it's starting to board, all the people that rush up to it. You just rush up to it and start. And I think, come on. You've already got seats. You don't need to. You're not in there to get the best seats.
The only when that falls apart, mate, is hand luggage and having a space above your. Making sure you definitely have a space above your. If you've got a suitcase, because I thought exactly the same as you. But since I've been travelling more often with a rolly suitcase that has to go above the thing, I start to get anxious about, am I going to have to check it in? Or am I going to be at the twat going up and down the fucking airplane, trying to find a space overhead, going, oh, sorry, and it ends up at the very front of the plane and my seat is at the very back. Nah, that's bad. That's bad.
Have you ever been called first? Have you ever been in the
first boarding
call?
group? Boarding group A or whatever. No, never, mate, never. But I think they must.
I don't think it happens.
First class or stuff. That must be
they're actors.
First class.
No, they're actors. Shit. So no one actually gets called first. It's just so everyone feels like they're not good enough. They just get a group of actors in every waiting lounge and just like, boarding group A, please. Come to the boarding window.
And they all get up. They all get up and go through, and then fall through a trapdoor.
Ian Beale gets up just beside you and goes up before you, and it's like, fucking Beale again.
Making it work. But no, do you agree though, Paul? You do need to get on the plane sometimes.
Sure.
Quick in those situations.
That, but I think
If it's a busy
I
one.
hate just that's the sort of British where no one's sort of talking to each other or being. There's no sense of unity or a group thing. It's very much every man for himself to get into a queue that doesn't move for about half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that also is something that we like, isn't it? Because like the last thing you want in any real situation as a British person is for someone to just start talking to you.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that's the worst feeling at the airport when somebody you end up kind of queuing up with the same people, don't you, for a while, and then one of them starts chatting to you. Some like middle-aged mum starts going, "Oh, it weren't like this last week. You see that?" And you go, "Oh, yeah."
Let's go.
Don't start this. I'm going to be with you for the next 20 minutes. I'm
going
not
to
having
stop
a chat
you there.
beyond this.
I'm going to stop you there. I'm not interested. Okay.
You see these headphones? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening to something else. Okay. I didn't. I want to stop you there. I didn't hear what you said, but I'm assuming you're making conversation with me, and I'm going to ask you to stop.
See these headphones here? There's nothing playing in here. It is literally just a sign to you that I don't want to talk to you. Okay? You
Please
specifically.
obey the rules. I saw you a mile off, and I put these on.
I once had a flight to California, and a rather rotund lady sat down
that was coming.
next to me.
Nicely put.
There was a bit of spillage into my seat area.
Spillage of what? Flesh?
I had to sit
Fleshy.
with basically one buttock down and the other lifted, trying not to put any pressure on the spillage.
What, for fear of flatulence or something? That you would push some air out?
Just that she'd feel embarrassed that someone sat on half of her leg. That very much in my zone. And I remember I basically spent the whole flight with kind of one leg up. And because I thought about it at certain points whether I'd just slowly edge myself down and put my full body weight.
Do you think that's the most compassionate thing you've ever done?
Did you not think about like sort of trying to go under, trying to dig?
I don't know if I had the wiggle room, the wiggle room available to me.
Sort of underneath the flesh, sort of ease it.
Yeah.
But then you've got her spillage on top of yours.
Elevate it.
That's
either way.
It.
It's a tricky scenario. I think now I'd lean straight into it and I'd just say, well, that's that's
I just
probably
think it's
comfier
very
than my
nice,
previous
Paul,
scenario.
very telling that you were so compassionate that you didn't want to make a morbidly obese person feel fat. You wanted to make them feel.
It's partially that, but also you got to make a call on these things. You got to make a judgment, and I made the judgment that you basically you don't want to do that, and then all of a sudden 4 hours in, just go and then properly make a scene of it.
You didn't want to chat. You didn't want it to become a social moment. Was that another thing as well?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or be perceived as a sexual advance.
Sure. Especially these days. Yeah, especially these days.
Are you sitting on the side of my leg, sir?
Excuse me, sir.
Instead of making this lady, being a nice man, instead of making this lady feel uncomfortable by sitting on her flab, in her mind, when she looks over, she's not feeling you sitting on her flab. She looks over. All she sees is a man trying to basically be as far away from her as humanly possible. Yeah. So much so that he's lifted his leg up and he's sort of leaning into the window, like. Yeah, I'm sure she felt fantastic.
Yeah. No, you got to weigh those things up. It's lose-lose, really. But
exactly. Yeah. I got away with it. I think. I don't know if she could see me over our shoulder. It was tricky.
Hey, blokes! You never guess what happened to me the other day. I was walking down the street and
save it for the pod. The pod. Yeah, if anything's so saying, we might as well save it for the pod. Unless it's racist.
Paul.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for listening.
If you have any suggestions for our presidential campaign for 2025, is that right?
Well, we know because we won't be old enough. We're going to have to wait till we're at least in our 70s to get a chance in becoming the candidate.
That's true.
So we've got plenty of time to come up with more policies. That's what I'm saying.
Just imagine it. I wouldn't trust Biden to drive me to the shops without getting lost or something.
I wouldn't trust either.
So
Which shops? Which shops?
Just down the road.
Yeah,
Tesco Express.
Tesco Express. Aldi. Okay, well, thanks for listening, everyone. Send us an email if you like.
Congratulations to Joseph or Donald.
Yeah, well done.
Well done. You both
Fearless leader.
Fought a hard fight there. And the best
game,
man
good
won.
Clean game, good clean fight. See ya.
Bye.
It's the idiot check, it's the idiot check. Have we accounted for all those idiots yet? It's the idiot check, it's the idiot check. Oh dear, they've all gone.
So you saying if you were president, you would make large people buy 2 seats on airplanes?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll just do a sort of little
ban a lot of them.
A little kind of Stanley Laurel sidecar just for the larger folk. That you can put on the side. And just have it maybe...
You're saying essentially put them on a crate which is attached to the side of the fucking plane.
We'd obviously have to put it on both sides to keep, balance on that.